a Matters Not podcast, just individual podcast. Like you by yourself do one, and I'll do one by myself.
Just talking about whatever the fuck comes to our mind.
We don't have to hear each other. You won't have to hear. You'll just hear your voice. I'll just hear mine. And yeah, just whatever. Like a Bill Burr podcast.
Oh, where he just like sits and rants about whatever pissed him off that day. Dude, dude, honestly, if you think about it, that dude does an amazing job if you consider how hard it would be to be. Like, he just has to be going around looking for shit that pisses him off and writing it. This motherfucker did this. And fucking he just... And does he do his pod? I haven't listened in a while. Does he do them once a week, or is it like...
I know he was doing them once a week. I haven't listened to a hot minute myself, but I can't do that shit.
Fuck no, man.
Like, I've tried, like, the couple times, like, early, when, like, you weren't, like, when you were doing your thing, I'm like, I guess I'll have to do it by myself, and I just couldn't. It just sucked.
There was a period of time where I probably could have. I think, not the truck I have now, but the truck I had just before was the first vehicle I had that had a radio. And before that, I would just have to entertain myself if I went on a drive anywhere, like going to school at the time. It was like an hour drive or whatever. I'd just be talking to myself fucking for like an hour straight.
I can do that all day, but once I record it and then I got to listen back, it's like, nope, you are way too unstable to be having a podcast by yourself. Maybe that's what I need.
Man, you look good.
Thanks, babe.
You look like fucking slim.
So 4th of July weekend, I didn't stick to anything. I didn't go crazy. I mean, I did have, like, there was a day where I'm like, fuck it, I'm eating some ramen noodles, and I did that. But for the most part, I mean, I've been doing all right, man. My scale's broken, so I can't give you an update on the weight. I don't know if I'm back over 300 or still under 200 or what.
How do you feel though? Do you feel like you're under 3 still?
Oh, dude, I feel good. Like, the heat hasn't been fucking with me as much. Not sweating my ass off.
What about tying shoes?
I mean, I still don't have any shoes that need tying, so I haven't.
Well, like bending over and shit like that. Does that like exasperate you as much?
Okay, you know, it's funny you say that. So today, before the podcast, dolled myself up a little bit, and I'm like, my nails are getting long.
I can tell.
I did it for you. But I'm like, my nails are getting long, and I decided to cut my toenails too. And normally that is a struggle. Where today was not a struggle.
No extra breaths or nothing.
No, it wasn't like a clip. No, it was straight up like, I kind of feel like a lady doing this now. I'm just got everything tucked in, clip them really nice. It felt good.
Hell yeah, that's got to feel great.
It does feel fucking good, bud.
I think the whole taking it too serious sometimes works against people for like the longevity of staying in shape and working your way down to a point you want to be. I think I've said that a million times. Like, just don't take it too fucking serious. I meet a lot of people that, like I said, the first thing they want to do is ask, what supplements, what this, that, and the other I need to do. Just go do a thing, or do your diet. Don't do too many things all at once. Don't, like, everybody wants to go fucking mash the throttle as hard as they can on some shit. And it's like, that's just, you might stick with it for 6 months, maybe even a year, but you're going to burn the fuck out bad.
I mean, you're right. Even I'm finding myself missing some foods, you know, just kind of staying away from carbs. And that's kind of rough. It's like I've been eating not the same thing, but it's been a variety of the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, of just little slight changes to the food and how we're preparing and whatnot. Like, the vegetables always seem like they're the same. It's like tomatoes, mushrooms, broccoli, asparagus, you know, and I'm like there was some potato salad at the family get together for the 4th.
Yeah.
I didn't go crazy. Like, just 2 like heaping spoons, like tablespoons, and that was it. But it was like, I could have smashed that whole thing in one setting.
Yeah.
Like, I love me some potato salad. But yeah, I feel good.
That's dope. Fucking I think like in general, often it's just the quantity people consume that really fucks them. You can have a bullshit like trash diet as far as what you consume. Just don't consume too much.
That's my hardest thing is I can't put down the fork, the spoon. Yeah, it turns into like I'm a pig at a trough, just can't stop, right? So that's a little difficult as well. And I noticed that's almost been not amping up to 100 again, but even yesterday we're sitting down for dinner and I had to tell myself, you're just having the one bowl and that's it. And it was just like a taco salad, no carbs in it, you know, and but I had to tell myself, just have the one bowl. You've been having seconds too much and you've got to cut that shit back. I mean, clearly I'm indulging in a beer. Well, 3.
Yeah, dude, fucking liquid calories was always the thing too that I had to watch. Like, I didn't realize how much I was adding with, like we've talked about before, condiments, but even like sodas and shit like that. I mean, fucking Monster. That's 230 calories right there.
That's a lot.
You have 4 cans of this or any comparable soda that's a fucking almost a meal. And people have a meal of liquid on top throughout their day on top of a half a meal of condiments and then their regular meals. And then they're like, why the fuck am I gaining? And it's like, well, look at that bullshit. There's a lot of little things that contribute.
Absolutely. I have just stuck to basically water. The only thing that I've drank other than water is beer. Now, and I did partake in some apple pie moonshine on the 4th.
I wonder what the calorie count on that is.
I wasn't asking. It was smooth. Oh man, it was so good.
You went up with family for the 4th of July, right?
Yeah, we went to Megan's family's place there in Logan. And they got a pool. Kids were all having fun and everything. I haven't had, after having a few, I'm jumping in that pool. Now those kids put me through the ringer.
What do you mean?
They're doing a whirlpool.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love a whirlpool,
How do you not? And Megan's niece's boyfriend, big old brute. He's the one that I had on the podcast, Only Fits. And he's been training for football, doing like 2-a-days. And he's turned into a monster. And he's throwing all the kids around. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get in there. I'll throw his ass around, right? Because he's also a little bit afraid of Uncle Chris a little bit, right? So I got in there. I'm throwing him around and then all of a sudden, like, Caleb and his buddy Patrick are on my ass. And they're putting me down. And I'm like, and I'm like, guys, give me a second. I need a second. This is too much. It was too much. But man, after that, I just hung out with her uncle and we just drank that shine. We went through like 2 quarts. And boy, I did not want to leave. I was having too much fun.
Did y'all do y'all's own fireworks or did y'all go to like a fireworks show?
No, we didn't. Well, actually, we didn't. The only fireworks we saw was we came back that night and Caleb and the nephew were just kind of going around the neighborhood checking them out. So
yeah,
fireworks used to be so important to me and not so much anymore.
I don't know. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different reasons. Like it's got to be specific to the show. Like where we went, like if I was just sitting like really far away from the fireworks or anything like that, I wouldn't give a fuck. But like where we went, took the kids and my girlfriend, we went to Galpolis and right there at the park, which it's funny. That's where the last fireworks show was the day I got my DUI. So I went back and tread and rebeat the old steps. I was like, it was funny because the day I got my DUI or that night, whenever I left from watching the fireworks, I got lost trying to find my truck and I was a little tipsy. Anyways, we watched the fireworks and the fireworks show is like, they got them down. They don't set them off in the water on the river. They got like a levee. So it's down over a hill. And the fireworks, when they explode, they're actually like pretty close to you. And then at the end of the fireworks show, they did it last year and I was assuming they'd do it again this year, but they had like 4 big giant explosions that let off like these big mushroom clouds. And it's powerful enough. Like you feel the heat like blast you. It scared my girlfriend and my daughter. I told them it was coming and they both like fucking got startled and like took a bunch of steps back because they thought like something happened, like fireworks blew up on the ground or some shit. But it was pretty fucking sweet.
That's cool, man.
I like that show.
We used to go to up north at Summit Raceway. It's a drag strip. And all the NHRA guys go there and stuff for the championship and shit like that. And they do this thing called Night Under Fire, and it's always around the 4th. And it's just a day full of drag racing. I mean, you're talking like the jet powered Kensworth, NHRA cars, like funny cars. And then, of course, you got like a guy in a tractor that can do wheelies all the way down the strip, whatever. But at night, they do crazy amount of fireworks, and they've got these, like, it's like napalm through like the entire quarter mile of the track. And it's just these flames coming out. You feel it. Yeah. I mean, you really feel that fucking heat. Like, and it's a crazy time, man. Like, those are some amazing good fireworks. I always love doing that.
Fucking, I seen a video on Reels or Facebook or some shit. It was there was like a drone fireworks show they was having somewhere, and this dude, it was like the person videoing the fireworks that had caught this guy walking by, and he's getting in everybody's face and talking on the phone. He's like,
I'm at a fucking drone show, and everybody's gonna get blown up by these goddamn things, and everybody's fucking cheering.
like raging about them using drones for the fireworks show. It was fucking hilarious.
But they look pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I've seen some of the ones from, man, I don't know if this shit with China is real, but like I see a lot of videos on Facebook and YouTube of like some of the shit they got over in China now.
Mm-hmm.
And like one, their drone shows are pretty fucking crazy. And like this dude was walking around in China, and he was like looking at this giant building. It's this giant black building, like imposing over all these other smaller like places in the town or city or whatever. And then he said it was an indoor ski slope, like mountain slope or whatever. And it's all air conditioned, but I don't know if it's real or fake. But
I know Dubai's got one of those. Dalen's been to it. We talked about it on the podcast at one time. You remember that?
I remember him saying something about it, but I think what I envisioned was different. This is like an indoor mountain. Like, it's fucking crazy to look at. Like,
yeah, dude.
And you're just saying, yeah, dude. Like, yeah, this is normal.
It's like, insane what money can do nowadays in technology, right?
Yeah. What's trippy to me is the amount of shit that we overlook because there's so much shit.
Mm.
It's like I feel like maybe whenever I was a kid, if somebody would have showed a video of something like that, the whole country would be like, what the fuck? They got an indoor mountain? Or like the drone shows or all the shit that we see constantly, and we're bombarded with all this amazing shit that whether it's people doing shit or shit being created, and nobody gives a fuck. It's just like, oh, that's cool. Swipe. And it trips me the fuck out.
You're not wrong. The magic is completely gone.
Yes.
I'm not blown away by anything, barely anything nowadays.
No. And I don't know. It's like you got to continue. I guess it's part of humanity. We got to keep ramping shit up. And the more we ramp shit up, the more little things don't fucking matter.
Mm.
Like I was thinking about it yesterday. I was riding my bike to the gym, and I was like, what the fuck would give me the feeling? Like I remember, like my bike's a little loud, and I could hear it inside of my helmet. My helmet doesn't like deafen the noise very much. I wear a full face, but I was riding my bike, and I'm like getting off the highway, and I started thinking about it. I'm like, I remember the day I got my bike, and whenever I was riding that motherfucker home, and like it was just like whenever I was riding between semis for the first time, and like or next to one, and I feel the wind coming off of it, and it's like I've never been on a motorcycle before, and like I got caught in the rain too. That's also what made me think about it, because yesterday I got caught in the fucking rain, and I don't know, like I remember I was so fucking like just overwhelmed with like feelings of like, this is awesome. And now I'm just riding it. It's just like whatever. And it's like, how do you like capture that consistently?
I don't know if you can. I start thinking about the people that first saw the light bulb and how like that was probably across the board from little kids to old people, like, whoa, right? But after a while, that light bulb just becomes a light bulb. So like, I don't know if there is anything that you can really be amazed by.
Or think about this. We have several friends that have 3D printers, right? Now the idea that you could just like have a thought of a thing and be like, I want to make this. And then you could just make it. Well, if you go to like, say, the mall or anywhere where people are selling 3D printed goods, it's like people are always printing just the same shit. It's like people get like a blueprint that somebody else like came up with that you upload into your 3D printing program or whatever, and then it prints it out, and it's like, you have the tool to create anything you want, and you want to create the same shit that everybody else is fucking creating. The idea that you have a thing where you can just make whatever the fuck you want is crazy in itself. And then the fact that so many people have this tool, and then so many people are just like creating the same thing, that now you got certain people that are coming up with new shit and weird things, and God dang. But I don't know. It's just the amount of things that we have.
You want a cough drop up?
Yes, please. You have one in your pocket?
Yes.
I love that. Oh, you know what I wish?
My bad. Here's another one. You have to read for it. What do you wish, Buck?
I wish this was the ones at work.
What do you mean?
Do you remember how I was the one that would eat all the fucking cough drops at the last shop?
Yes. Yes, I do remember that.
Cough drops were fucking candy.
You were a motherfucker, because I would go in there looking for one and they'd all be gone.
I think they stopped the Centos guy stocking them because of me.
They were so like, Cody came up to him and was like, you know how much those cost? And it was an astronomical number for cough drops. And like, yeah, you're eating them like candy. So yeah, dude, thanks.
Yeah. Dude, they were special ones though. I don't know what was so great about them, but they were like potent on the menthol.
Man,
they were good.
Yeah, ruined that.
I'm a nut.
Like, I'm not even lying, man. There was days when I was dying. I'm like, I need a cough drop, and they were gone. I'm like,
and there'd be like 1,000 wrappers in my fucking work area.
Yeah. As well as like cigarette buckets back in the day. How long has it been since you've stopped smoking?
Shit. I feel like it's probably been 4 or 5 months now.
Have you missed it at all?
No, not at all. I smell it. There's been a couple times where I've smelled it and I'm like, man, a cigarette would be pretty good right now. Or like, there's a couple Filipinos I work with and they smoke like fucking freight trains sometimes. And like I'd just see them cracking one. And like, they're super nice. They're like, as soon as they open a pack, they see you, want one? And you ain't got to ask. You even look at it, offer it to you. And I'm like, maybe. And I'm like, nah. The thing that, like, I think about it and I'm like, man, fuck. Like, every time I've thought about having one, I'm like, I've already gone this many days. Why would I want to restart my day number? And I'm not even keeping track of the days. I barely know how many months. But, like, I'm just like, I don't want to restart. But, like, for the most part, whenever I smell it, it fucking stinks. Like, it's horrible. And then I'm like, there's no way I smell. Like, you walk by somebody that smokes and you smell them. And it's like, there's no way I smelled like this. I couldn't smell it whenever I was smoking. But yeah, I don't want one at all. I'm vaping. I don't get too much credit. I'm doing this little fucking stupid vape.
But when you were smoking, I did not smell cigarette smoke. Now, there's some people that I know that they smoke in their house, and you can really fucking smell the nastiness on them people. And that's disgusting. I don't understand how people could smoke in their house anymore. Like, just go fucking outside. I don't give a fuck what the temperature is.
I don't know what it is either, but like, I remember whenever I was a kid, my parents, they did this like block wall wallpaper in our dining room. And it was like white and gray. Well, they had some pictures hung up and they smoked in the house. And I remember moving those and seeing the square. But like, our house never stunk. Like, it never smelled like cigarettes. People would always say like, damn, it's crazy. You can't smell cigarettes in here. But my mom made me and my brother clean our house top to bottom every motherfucking day.
Same thing growing up. Parents smoked in the house, but I don't know if I was just numb to the smell of it, or if, and I did stink, or I have no idea. I just assumed that I fucking did because my parents used to smoke in the house.
Yeah, like, did you ever notice like in school, maybe people not sitting around you or some shit?
No, but at the same time, like, I would have probably just chalked that up to because I'm fucking fat. I'm like, this is a fat kid. No one wants to sit next to me. But then again, mom was pretty much on it when it came to doing laundry. However, this is when Caleb and his mom and I, when we were first dating, my mom used to crochet. She still does. She makes like scarves for us for Christmas and shit. And she made this scarf for this lady because she was having a baby. And I grabbed the bag and it stunk of cigarette smoke. It stunk so bad. I'm like, you cannot give this to this woman before you clean it. And she still did. She had no idea. She couldn't smell it. And I'm like, Mom, don't. Didn't fucking listen. I don't know whatever happened to that scarf. She used it or not, but dude, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Man.
I can't handle the smell of it anymore.
No, fuck that. That's the thing. Like, every once in a while I'll have like an urge to smoke a cigarette. And I don't know what it is. Like, you have one and it tastes so good. But then by the second one, I'm just disgusted.
Yeah, I did. The first time I had like a really good run quitting smoking, I actually did it a weird way. This time I'm using a fucking vape. This is what's helped me this time around. But before, whenever I quit smoking, it was whenever we worked at the last shop we was at, and it was around COVID, I think. And it was whenever I first started getting in shape. Originally, whenever I started getting in shape, I had like a breathing issue. So naturally, I was like, oh, I'll fucking quit smoking. So that got me to like quit smoking. But I went the whole time, I kept a pack of cigarettes with me. And if I really, really wanted one, I would smoke one. And like somehow I had like the control to like smoke one and then not. And I'd be good. And then I ended up holding on to the same pack. I carried it for a while and then I just ended up tossing it and I was good. And I went like 8 months without smoking. But then like with COVID, we wasn't traveling very much for like shutdowns or anything. And then I think it was me, Bach, and somebody else. We had to go to, I think it was Illinois. And we went there and the first day I was good. And I hadn't traveled in a while, but I realized one of the things I missed a lot was whenever we would travel, I'd go outside like late at night or whatever, and I'd sit on the bench out in front of the hotel and just have a cigarette. I just enjoyed that moment of just sitting out on the bench having a cigarette. And that thought came to my mind, and I was like, oh, sitting on the bench ain't quite the same. It was whatever. So I went back to the room. Next day, we end up after work. We went to dinner at this it was like a tavern style restaurant bar type joint, and I seen some people going out for a cigarette. Like, man, and I was drinking. I was like, man, I wouldn't mind having a cigarette. I was like, I went out and I seen one of the people that worked at the plant we was at. I was like, care if I bum one of those? I bummed a cigarette, smoked one. I was like, all right. So then the next day I bought a pack and I was like, I'm only going to have these whenever I go to dinner. I did fine. I didn't smoke all through the day. And then the next day I was like, fuck it. I'll have one in the plant. And then fucking next thing you know, I'm back to smoking fucking 2 packs a day.
It's a hard habit to break. I'm kind of happy that like I never really got into that habit.
Yeah.
It's just,
there was 2 things around that time that I dropped altogether. And it was just the cigarettes, and then with COVID, we stopped having the coffee pot up at the front of the shop.
Fucking stupid.
So I quit having coffee, and I quit drinking coffee altogether. Like I didn't even make any in the morning. I was like, fuck it. Let's see if I can. It wasn't like a really super conscious thing I did, but I went without. I was just drinking water and no cigarettes.
That amazes me more than the cigarettes, because I know you're a coffee motherfucker.
Dude, I've been a coffee motherfucker since I moved out. I was working as an electrician's helper. I was about to say electrician, but it was just residential electrical work. And often, if they didn't have room for me in a van, I'd just work at the shop and just organize the shop. Well, the 2 guys that owned the company, they were just coffee dudes. They kept a pot of coffee all day. And I just started drinking coffee then. And I'd drink coffee all through the day, no matter how fucking hot it was. It didn't matter. And I'm still like that. Like, it'd be 120 degrees. I'll fucking drink a fucking big ass cup of hot coffee.
I mean, to me, there's no better way to start the day than a cup of coffee. It don't matter. You're right. Temperature, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That coffee just goes down so smooth.
Dude, fuck, we completely skipped over it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Matters Not.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. I was thinking about it. I'm like, no, fuck it. I'm just going to let it roll.
Yeah.
But, so what else is fucking new, man?
Well, there's some big new.
Do tell. How's that hemorrhoid, by the way?
Oh my God, you motherfucker. I got a message. Where I've been working nights, my days are kind of slurred together, and I didn't realize because I didn't do the last podcast. I didn't realize what day it was, so I didn't like immediately kick it on and start listening to it. I got a message from my buddy Logan. He's like, dude, are you all right? What kind of surgery? And I'm like, huh? And then I see the fucking clip that got posted on Facebook or whatever. And then the description, I'm like, this motherfucker. I was like, no, sir. I had like a few different people message me about it. I'm like, God damn it. Motherfucker, no surgeries. I'm fine. No hemorrhoids. I'm good. My butthole looks fine.
Well, not anymore. I mean, you just had
I think
them
it
removed.
looks fine.
Should be good.
I might have to have the old lady look. No hemorrhoids.
I actually did during that podcast when I said that. I'm like, no, I'm just fucking with you. He's working. He's got his kids and stuff. He's just super busy in different hours now. So like, you know, that's what we're going to have some people in occasionally just to kind of help out with the load. And at the last second, I'd cut that shit out. And I'm like, fuck that.
Well, I didn't even get the whole, like, why would he say that? But then I listened to the podcast and like, I think I just read the thing. I didn't listen to the clip that was on. I just read it and I was like, what the fuck? And then I listened to the podcast and I was like, oh, hemorrhoids. Motherfucker, I get it. I get it now.
Dude, well, you know what kind of did that whole thing? You called me up the one day when I was working at Techtastic Treasures and asked me what I was doing. And I'm all psyched because I'm building a PC. Like we bought it from some dude. Well, we bought it. I had to fix it, right? And like, it's not a bad PC, but we had to replace some parts on it. So I'm going through that and I'm all psyched. And I tell you about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I had to just replace the PSU and the GPU. And you're like, can you just lie instead of tell me some nerd shit? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, it'd be pretty lame if I was like, Buck's just working like crazy and doesn't have time to do it. I'm like, hemorrhoid surgery.
Well, it's not that I'm working like crazy. It's no different than usual. It's just the hours in which I do like working in the evenings and shit. I'm not late.
That's what I wanted to know. I'm like, this is the only way he's not going to be late. Have you been late at all?
No, not been late at all.
Maybe these are the hours for you, bud.
I know they probably are, which like whenever we went to, every time we hit the road and I've worked on nights and didn't have any issue.
Well, yeah, it's really hard to be late to work when you're working nights.
And for some reason, whenever I'm working nights and evenings and shit, it's like, I feel like I can function off of less sleep. Like I can, like getting 4 hours of sleep and working a normal schedule. I'm like, fucking, I wake up, I'm like, but I can go on 4 hours of sleep and wake up, I'm good.
As long as you're busy. I remember those days, or excuse me, those night shifts when like we'd be up at in South Carolina? Yeah. And there'd be nights where it was like we had to wait on something and we're just standing around, falling asleep, standing up. Fuck that. You're busy. It's a different story.
I think the very worst one was, I think it was that one trip where Isaac fell.
I wasn't there for that.
All right. This shit was hectic, man. Everybody worked like there was multiple people. It's not like I'm special that worked over 24 hours. A couple of the guys, I think they worked like, they might have, including their drive time, because they left one job, drove to another, went straight to work. They might have had like 30 hours straight of work time. And it was fucking like, Isaac fell. So a couple guys had to go to another crew. We was in Newport.
Do you want to go into more detail about how he fell?
Not really.
Fair enough.
They was just pulling like a ridiculous amount of torque on some like 400 some foot-pounds on some aluminum brackets. Mm-hmm.
And he was on a ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think he wasn't tied off, was he?
Like you said, I wasn't there, dude. This is I want to say like a year or two before I even started there.
Well, he wasn't tied off or something, and they broke the aluminum brackets. He fell. His fucking head busted on a piece of on a unistrut clamp, and he got hauled out. So like that knocked a couple guys out of being able to work, and so their crew was discombobulated. They was already shorthanded. So then we lost a couple guys from our crew. Both crews were in Arkansas, just in different places. and one crew's in Newport, Arkansas, and one crew's in Osceola. And the crew that was with me in Newport, like they had to dip out to go help the other crew. So we lost like 3 or 4 guys. And I just kind of volunteered because, like, see a need, fill a need. I'm like, look, I'll fucking stay and I'll work a double to help tonight. And then I'll just leave. Somebody take me home or take me to the room in the morning. I'll crash for a few hours and I'll come back and work more. And dude, that whole thing discombobulated. That last night shift we was working, I'm like running the fucking telehandler. It's like to anybody who don't know, it's like a off-road fork truck with a boom. I'm running the telehandler to like load the boxes up to stack them so we can ratchet strap them and put them in the Connex. And that way we could ship all our shit out. And I'm like falling asleep, booming out and shit. Cody's like, Buck, wake the fuck up, dude. He's getting mad at me.
I mean, it's kind of hard sometimes, man.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know that was the worst night shift. The other one was the same plant. I got a piece of fucking metal in my eye at like 1:00 in the morning, and like it was like a piece of shrapnel, like buried. And dude, my fucking eye was ruined. And I'm trying to work through it, and I couldn't. Our boss knew I was fucked up. I was like, dude, can I go try to lay down in the Connex? And I can't do this. He's like, yeah, go ahead. I went and I tried to lay down, but then that made everything even worse. I couldn't go to sleep. So I just like, fuck it. And I went back out, got back to work, and like, I got one eye and a fucking hell of a headache. And then we get back to the hotel room. He hands me the keys and I drive to the fucking closest eye doctor, which is in like a fucking strip mall. And I'm pretty sure I seen some Folkleys being sold in the front window. It's like a rundown shitty strip mall. And I go in and this dude like takes me back to this room and he straps me in, and I'm looking up at this light, and then I just see this fucking Dremel bit just coming down at my eyeball because he had to like die grind the piece of metal because like it was in deep, and like it was so deep he could only get like half of it. He die grinded half of it out, gave me like a little prescription for some shit, and he was like, once you get back home, like you're gonna have to wait for this to push out, and then they'll be able to get the rest. And it was like, I don't know, maybe like a week later, it started to hurt again while we were at the shop. And I went to Marshall, and they fucking, I started getting a rust ring in my eye, and then they die grinded the rest of it out, and I was good. But that night shift was fucking horrible. It was miserable.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's no fun at all. God.
Dude, it is fucking intense watching somebody come to your eyeball with like a bit.
No shit.
It's fucked up.
You can't. I just had some dental work done, and I'm thinking to myself, if I had to look at that shit as they're drilling,
Yeah.
I mean, because you can't see inside your fucking mouth unless there's like a mirror or something, but the idea of doing that in your fucking eye, fuck you, knock me out.
As far as what I've experienced, the 3 worst pains I've felt is eye pain, teeth pain, and shingles.
You had shingles?
Yeah.
When?
Shit. I think it was probably maybe 13 years ago. I was like, I might have been 22, 23.
Did you get them in your eye?
No, fuck no. I didn't get them on my face. It was, which I went down a rabbit hole and I heard about people that get shingles on their face. Like some people go blind from that shit.
Oh yeah, man.
And, but no, I got it. And it was on my left leg. Like I started to notice it by my balls. That's what it was. It was like on my inner thigh. I'm like, what the fuck? And it started to spread around that leg. And then it went back to my left butt cheek. It didn't go over to the other side of my body. It was just on the one side of my body. But the section that was like on my inner thigh by my sack, dude, you want to talk about bad? Because there's no real like stopping yourself from rubbing. And I was like, it don't matter what it is. If something pops up in that region, your mind goes to like all the horrible places. So I didn't go to anybody immediately. Like I was like, oh my God, what happened to me? Something's wrong. And I'm like halfway embarrassed or whatever. So I wouldn't go to the doctor. And I'm working out at the time. I was going through a little like stint of trying to be healthy. and I was working out with my buddy, and his dad was a doctor, and I was working out at his house, which he lived with his dad, and they had like his doctor's office was right next to his house, and like attached to the doctor's office was like another room, and he had a bunch of gym equipment in there. And I was working out with him, and his name's Chris, and I was working out with him, and RIP, and I was talking to him. I'm like, man, I got this pain. I was like, after doing some research at this point, I was like, I think I got shingles. And he was like, there's no way you'd be sitting here working out with me if you had shingles. And I was like, I don't know, dude. I think I got shingles. And he's like, I don't believe you. He's like, why don't you just go to my dad? He's like, I'll call him. You can go talk to him. So he called his dad, got me in the next day. And I dropped my pants, and he looks. He's like, you got fucking shingles. He's like, how long have you had this? And I tell him how long, and he was like, I can't do shit for you. He was like, I can give you something for the pain if you want. He was like, but as far as like cutting down the amount of time that you're going to have it, he's like, you waited too long. You're just going to have to go through it. It was bad, dude. It's like horrible nerve pain. Because that's like, I guess like shingles, like when you get chicken pox, it goes dormant and lays in like your nerves. Well, anything from stress and all kinds of different shit can cause it to come up. And I think at the time I was getting ready to be done with school and going to have to find a job and all that. And I think I was getting like some anxiety about that, going into a new trade and all this shit. And I don't know if that's what caused it. And then also Carrie's pregnant, blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, the pain is fucking, God, it's unbearable. I remember being in traffic, and I would just like, I would get these lightning bursts of pain, and I just started like yelling at the top of my lungs. Like it was, there was no getting rid of it. And then like where it was by my bag, like there's no not rubbing like the rash or whatever the fuck you call it. Like there's no not making contact with it. And whenever I would get home, like after I would shower, I would just sit on the couch, on the edge of the couch where like the rash or whatever wasn't touching anything. And I just sit on the edge of the couch in a fucking towel with my legs spread open. That way my balls are hanging between, not touching my thigh. And I would just sit there for hours until it was time to, because I couldn't, it just fucking hurt if I moved. It was bad. And then I went down the rabbit hole. Oh my God, dude, there's people that get shingles. It goes away for like a little bit and then it comes back. And like this one girl, I was on this forum, and she had had it over the last like 2 years. Like she'd get like a month or so off, and then she'd get it again. And it just kept coming back. And I'm just like going down this rabbit hole, and I'm like, oh my God.
It's fucking torture.
I'm going to have this for the rest of my life.
It's always worst case scenario, right?
Yes, it is. 100%.
Man, I remember kind of going back to what you're talking about, how, you know, when shit like that happens, you don't just jump and go to the doctor, right?
Yeah.
So now, preface this with I do not know medicine whatsoever, nor any medical diagnosis other than like cancer, right?
Yeah.
And this is like around like the whole Tom Green had his like nut removed because he had testicular cancer.
Hey kids, feel your balls.
Yeah.
I noticed there was like something going on down there in my ball sack.
So you don't get cancer.
And I'm like, it feels like a lump.
Hey kids, feel your balls.
And I was like, I'm way too scared to go to the doctor to do this, whatever. So like, no shit, like a decade goes by, and I don't know why, but I'm like, I'm getting older. I need to figure out what this is. So I go to my
fucking decade of feeling this lump.
Legit, man.
Like if you was just sitting, would you just like grab your sack and just be like,
Dude,
it's still there?
Like, yeah, I mean, like it was always there. It was never not going anywhere. I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but like it might be cancer, right?
So you don't get cancer.
So I go to my doctor and I tell him, like, listen, I've had this for about 10 years now. I don't know what this is.
I bet he was like, what the fuck?
Well, and plus, like, I already had Caleb. And he's like, you've had this for 10 years and you never told anyone? And I'm like, no. He's like, well, lucky you. It's probably not cancer because you'd be dead. and then he checked it out, and man, and this is probably the only reason why I never said anything, because I'm like, I don't want some fucking doctor playing with my ball sack, like, and which is exactly what he did, and I can't even tell you what it was. As soon as I heard what it wasn't cancer, I'm like, okay, I'm not worried then. Like, thank God. But like, I think what it is, like maybe some extra tubing or something down there. Maybe I got like an extension cord that I was born with that no one else does.
Or maybe like there's a knot in the extension cord.
Yeah,
or
dude,
shit.
something like it's fucking kinked and like it's just kind of like down there and it's like right at the bottom. And I still fucking got it, but it's not cancer. Thank fucking Christ.
It is funny the amount of shit they get, because like I've talked to other guys and it's like the amount of shit that we'll just like sit with because we're afraid of going to the doctor is ridiculous.
Seriously, I mean, fucking obviously Megan's here at home with me, and you know, still if something crept up, and this is gonna sound bad. I don't have herpes, I don't have any STDs, but there was something on the head of my dick that was like kind of bubbling, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And I'm like, Megan, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? Because we're already 2 years in, and it fucking I got tested. It wasn't fucking herpes. Don't know what it was. Maybe just a couple zits like on my fucking dick. I don't even know if that's possible, but goddamn it, like it was like I'm like I'm the dirtiest motherfucker. Oh my God, what the fuck? Like I think about every hoe that I fucked before Megan, and oh man, there was this one boy that I went out with this girl, and we went out to dinner and went back to her place. She lives in a trailer park. And boy, that house was disgusting. And I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And the night after, or the day after, I called up my buddy. I called Bramer's wife because she's a nurse. And I'm like, hey, I might have done something that I'm kind of regretting right now. And I'm really worried. And she's like, you have to fucking be careful. You shouldn't be doing that shit.
The amount of times you're just like, there's no turning back now.
Nope. Oh, I wasn't even think like that. And it was just like, what? I'm just, as long as I don't get the girl pregnant. And then instantly I'm like, what were you thinking? Some trailer trash in fucking West Hamlin?
Hey, easy.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Hey, you have a house. You have a house now.
I used to live in a trailer.
That's what I mean. You have a house now. You're no longer trailer trash.
I fucking hated living in a trailer, man. I remember living in it. I was just like, fuck. Just like, I hated hearing footsteps. Like the fact that you could hear footsteps, you could hear just about anything anybody's doing or whatever. I was just like, this isn't a house. Mm-hmm. It fucking pissed me off. I get so mad.
That was Bach used to fuck with you about that, didn't he?
I don't remember. I don't know why he would. He lives in a trailer too.
I mean, I'm fat and I still call other people fat.
Yeah,
you know, fair. It don't fucking matter. If you know it gets under your skin, you're gonna fucking say something.
Yeah,
man. I never have. Not against people that do or anything. I know that's not necessarily a nice thing to do, but yeah, I don't want it. I would never want to. That'd be like for me. It'd be like, oh my God, I hit the bottom of the barrel.
No, there's a lot lower bottoms. There's a lot worse places to be, but yeah, I just personally didn't like it. I fucking hated it, and I like people make fun of me before because like when we would go on jobs, I always looked at houses. Like I've always just loved looking at houses, and I'd be like, man, that's a strong house. That's
a manly house, right there.
Like my son's even like that's one of the comments he'll make because like my kids like looking at houses too. That and they've picked up that as like an observation. Like, yeah, that's a strong house.
It's a strong house.
Ain't no wolf blowing that motherfucker over. Yeah, I remember we was in PA and I always liked the houses that look like they're made of cobblestone. And I remember I was riding with Cody. And it might have been Wes and somebody else. And we was going by this house and they had the side of it was stripped off, but they was putting up the cobblestone shit. It's like a siding. And I was so fucking mad, dude.
Thought it was real stone?
Yes, dude. I'm like, and now whenever I see houses like that, I'm like, that's probably fake. This is fucking bullshit. It's fucking.
You walk up to it with a crowbar, you're going to buy it. Like, no, I got to check. I got to make sure this shit's real.
I want real cobblestones. Fucking bullshit.
It's funny how they can make anything look real. Just that facade of just putting a little bit of fucking extra into it to make it look like a better resale value.
Yeah.
Dude, my grandmother's house is finally up for sale.
Oh, really?
Yep. Got everything out of the house. Now, granted, I did not put as much effort in as what I would have liked to, but man, my cousins kicked ass. I saw pictures of it for the first time on Zillow, completely empty. it's just completely weird to me.
Is there any kind of like feelings of sadness, like seeing it you like go?
No. And here's why. So my grandparents actually built that house. They were the only house on the block when they first built it. And grandpa worked at Ford. Grandma was kind of stay-at-home mom, had their 3 boys, you know, doing the whole suburban lifestyle, whatever. And it dawned on me last time I was there, I'm like, they are the only family that has ever lived in that house. No one else. Everything that has been done to it, it's all been my grandparents doing. Whether they updated it or, you know, the water tank or, you know, bathrooms, all that shit, it's all my grandparents. So now there's a chance that hopefully another family will take it and have the same experience that maybe they had in it.
Yeah.
So I'm completely fine with it. The only thing that I wish that it could stay in the family is for the reason of I could then, whenever I go up to visit, I'd have somewhere to stay and I wouldn't have to stay with my mother. You know,
dude, did you guys like plant anything for the next buyers to find?
No, I didn't. I don't know if anyone else did either. I wish I would have thought about that.
If I ever sell my house, I'm gonna have shit planted. Which I've already got, like where I've ripped and gutted out some of the walls and shit like that, like some of like the framework. I've wrote messages and shit on the framework. That way, if somebody ever rips shit out, they'll find it.
That is kind of fun.
Yeah, but like whenever I bought my house, one of the things, like there was like file cabinets that got left, and it was like an old lady that had that place before me, and I think she was a bit of a hoarder just by talking to some of the neighbors. And anyways. That's irrelevant to the point. I went down and I was finally looking through like the file cabinets and the shit. I was gonna see if I could use them, and I found a bunch of shit of hers, and like one of them was this binder, and I think it was like her own version of like shit she got off to, or like looking at, and it was like
in a sexual way.
Yeah, maybe it was like she didn't have porn, but it was like cutouts from like men's magazines of dudes with like different actors with like ab shots. And
she would have loved you. Oh man, if that woman's haunting that house, she is loving the fact that you're in it.
Maybe that's why I get such a good feeling in the house. Like it's good vibes, dude. It's good vibes. Like,
you're just in your bedroom, just doing your thing.
I love this guy. But yeah, I think whenever I fucking leave that place, if I ever do, I'm gonna plant shit. Like maybe in the insulation in the attic, like just hide, like maybe get a bunch of gay like porn magazines and shit. Hide.
Just take pictures of yourself,
or do like maps. You
want a treasure hunt?
Treasure map? A fucking treasure hunt.
And now that's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, and then fucking like get like a fake skull. And like put like a fake body or some shit.
I think it's a great idea, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. You need to dig out the basement and put something in there and just cement over top of it.
Yeah.
Just put that treasure map. Oh my God, that'd be so great.
That would be fucking
It's
hilarious.
like your own little scavenger hunt in your new home. Congratulations. That might freak some people out.
Hey, I'm gonna go grab my drink.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Absolutely. I'll just podcast by myself for a minute. Hey y'all. Welcome to the podcast. Chris Podmanic here, all by myself. Just like we were talking about earlier. This is probably gonna get cut out. Yeah, dude. I legit missed you last podcast, but it was kind of cool talking to Chrissy. Like, I really feel like she's kind of got something there. You know, we talked a little bit, and I'm really hoping that she's got like six different podcasts of all of her idea of what she wants to do as far as her podcast go. So we'll see. Maybe she'll come over and start podcasting.
She sounds better thought out than we are.
I mean, yeah, dude. She's way more organized. She came in, she's like, so what do you want to talk about? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, this isn't how we podcast. We shoot from the hip. I mean legit. To me, that is my idea of the best way to doing it for just what we do, because this is a hangout session.
I don't like the idea of taking the shit too serious sometimes. Like with something like this is just like our fun thing, and nothing may ever come of it. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, dude.
And then honestly, dude, even if nothing ever comes of it, like 10 years go by, say the podcast stops for whatever various reason, we'll always have a thing to go back and look at and listen to and hear our thoughts. And it's almost like my thoughts on tattoos. Like they're like a fucking timestamp of where your mind was at a certain time. Like I don't think we'll regret this. This is better than a photo album.
Oh yeah, man. This is something that our grandkids could listen to, be like, that's what grandpa thought?
Or this could be something that fucking, oh man, I might die one day. I'm going to die one day.
Yeah, that's inevitable.
And my kids might not give a fuck, but maybe my grandkids, maybe they'll be like, I wonder what grandpa was like. And so then they go to the old podcast and they upload all the data of my voice and the way I think into an AI. And then they get an AI grandpa of me.
AI buck.
Yeah.
AI. Oh my God. You know what though? Like, yeah, you would probably need a good 20 years of podcast to really get into the depth of what Buck is as a person.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, fuck. Speaking of weird tech like that, I finally watched Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Machina. However the fuck you say it. Dude, that's a really good fucking movie. I didn't actually, yeah, I did finish it. I didn't think I finished it, but yeah. Old dude ended up, spoiler, he died. The creator.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I never watched.
Yeah.
I never finished it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry I spoiled it for you like you did Game of Thrones for me. And I'm finished with Game of Thrones.
Okay. Yes. Let's go in a little bit here. Okay. So you got to the episode where Jon Snow died and then came back to life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get why that was like a little fun for me?
Honestly, the greatest like spin for me of the whole fucking movie was figuring out why Hodor says Hodor or whatever.
Hodor.
And like seeing the way like that was like a weird like he can affect things in the past. So then it's like the thing he's been living with for so long being Hodor. Saying Hodor was because of him in the future interacting with somebody from his from the past. That's fucking weird. But that like hearing that part, I was like, holy fuck. And then the thing that fucked me up, spoilers, is Jamie dying. I kind of did the whole Cody thing and went and listened to like different facts and data around like the lore and shit like that with Game of Thrones. I never caught that Jamie died. And I was fucking kind of bummed out. I liked Jamie as a character. He wasn't my favorite. I liked the Hound. Hound was my favorite by the end of it. I didn't like the fact that Arya, for some reason, she's a fucking seafaring explorer. She's just going to go explore the fucking West. And
what do you think? Why, what else should we do?
I also don't like the fact that she got this whole skill line she unlocked. If it was a fucking video game, she got this whole skill line unlocked. She can fucking, her sneak skill, she got all kinds of points put into that. She now has the ability to make fucking masks of people. Half the shit that happened didn't need to happen because she could have just put on a fucking mask and deleted a couple people, which she did. And it like the only, I think whenever she killed the phrase, that was the only time the skills was used beyond her being a part of the Faceless Men.
Mm-hmm. And
then after that, like nothing more is said other than whenever Sansa finds the masks. And it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, she only needed it for that time period. And with her going to explore, there's no telling what kind of badassery she's going to get into when she's exploring. I mean, she might use those masks. She might put her fucking, dude, because she's got like a good heart and good soul and she only wants to do good. So she might put to use and fucking take out some motherfuckers that need to be taken out.
Like, I imagine that shit's like because of some blood magic or some shit that like the faces are able to be like kept after they're taken. So like, does she still have the ability to create that kind of blood magic? Did she learn that shit or is she just using shit that they do? Because they got the place where they mount the masks. Like the Faceless Men are the ones that keep them alive.
My interpretation of it was like all the rules and everything were all bullshit. Like you have to, like the whole idea that you need to be no one in order to be one of us was like, no, you can still be yourself as long as your intentions are good in this, because that's the vibe I got from the many-faced man or whatever the case was.
Yeah.
Because the other bitch, she was just fucking cunt. And she got taken out by fucking Arya. Dude, and that was so slick. When those candlelight went out, it was like, no, bitch, you're in my world now. Fuck you. You're done. I loved it. Loved it. I loved Arya in that. But you said you didn't like Sansa.
No, I don't like her. Because she's like, one, she's always getting herself into these fucked up, like she's just listening and fought. Like she dealt with like Cersei, Joffrey, and that whole family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like she learned none of the lessons, and she knows Littlefinger's a fucking snake. She's seen the way he behaved in the Capitol. And like the dude, like she just still follows and believes what the fuck.
I don't know. I feel like, didn't she take over? Where was she from?
Winterfell.
Winterfell. Didn't she basically took over Winterfell at the end? Like she was
but
ahead
not
of that.
because of her fucking. The only heroic thing she did was whenever they had the Battle of the Bastards, she went and got Littlefinger's people from the Vale to come save Jon. That's the only like really heroic thing she did the whole fucking time. The rest of the time, like Jon gets named King of the North, he has to fuck off because he's trying to fight this like dead army, and everybody's caught up on names and fucking titles, and he's getting fed up with that shit. But he gets sent. He goes off to go like get one of the zombie dudes, one of the White Walkers, to take to Cersei, and he's like doing all this shit to help save the fucking North. And it's like after he fucks off, everybody in the North forgets the fucking goal. They forget the battle that's about to happen, and they're all like, "Where's Jon?" And like she's like low key, like kind of trying to undermine him a little bit, and I don't know.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's
I didn't really
what
like her as a character.
That's what her character was. She was the weaker of the family, right? I mean, if you looked at what's his face, the redhead guy that wasn't even part of the family, but like basically was part of the family, and then he got his nuts cut off by I can't remember the character's name.
Ramsay.
Yes, there you go. What do you remember? What the other guy's name was? Reek, but it was something else.
Theon
Greyjoy. Like he was just a fucking cunt in the beginning, and then he got dealt with because he kept being a cunt. And then you got
he was rightfully
Cersei,
a cunt.
Whatever the case may be. But that's what I'm saying. Like it all follows that same thing where Cersei was kind of like a bitch. She loved Joffrey, and she was going against her family because she wanted to be with Joffrey. So it took a lot longer for her to actually, in her character development, to become, I feel like, what the strong person she was at the end, where she could take care of Winterfell and do it correctly, because then she realized those strong roots she had was what she should have been following in the first place, instead of going against the grain with all these fucking other assholes.
I think she was just a jealous character. I think she was jealous of Jon because he got named King of the North, because rightfully, like, that motherfucker actually did work.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever Daenerys shows up, now she's jealous of this bitch because she rolls in with fucking dragons, and she's actually got power that she earned. And then altogether, the whole thing, like, I'm bummed out by the way I'm fucking 10 years late to this argument, but I'm bummed out with the way things ended just because of how much buildup there was to like Daenerys crossing the sea with the fucking Dothraki. And then the whole time winter is coming. This long night is fucking coming. And winter lasted all of like fucking 4 episodes, something like that. Then the sun's shining and everything's great. Like there was all this buildup, in which I think in some of the shit I read, like the actors, they were just tired of it. Like they were ready to be done. Because I don't even think the books have, like a lot of the shit that's went down in the story, like the books ain't even gone over yet. So.
Yeah, they were basically writing the story after a certain point because, yeah, the book wasn't, was it? I don't know. Like they would have probably had to go another 3 seasons just to do everything they probably wanted to do. But you're right. Like it's time to end it. So you have to end it. Now, granted, when that shit happened with Daenerys in the city and the dragons kind of fucked me up a little bit because I did not anticipate that. But the fact that Jon took her out, you like the fact that she did that?
Yeah.
That she turned into like what everyone was worried about, like her family be the Mad King, and now it's a fucking Mad Queen for the most part.
I like the fact that she was just like, fuck all these turncoats. fuck them all. Let's burn it the fuck down.
Yeah, but her whole thing from the very beginning was all about the people, and then she turned against the people.
Well, then she watched her best friend's fucking head get lobbed off for no fucking reason.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm kind of bummed out. It'll be a minute before I pick up another series, but the next one I might pick up, I might start watching that, is it House of the Dragon?
House of Dragons, yeah.
And that's like the prequel shit.
Yeah, it's like several generations before Daenerys and Jon and all the other fucks that are in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but it'll be a while before I pick up on one, though. There's been a lot of time sitting here watching fucking a TV show.
And you definitely aren't that type.
No. But I got sucked in, though, man. I was like, fuck.
Oh, they're good about doing that. That was a damn good show. I get why everyone was so upset when they watched it live. I mean, hell, I watched it live, especially the last season, and I get why people were upset. But going back and watching it in its entirety from episode 1 to the very last episode, to me, I really enjoyed the whole story. I think that they did the best they could to wrap it up and made it. I don't know. The only thing that really fucked me up was Bran. Like the whole like he saw everything that was coming. It was like, this motherfucker knew all this shit was going to happen in the first place. He knew he was going to basically be the king.
Well, he said it there at the end, like they're at the table, and I think he said he alluded to him knowing that this is how it would end up, or this is why we're here.
Yeah, the autistic kid fucking rules it all.
Yeah,
fucking crazy. Oh man, I love that. I love that show. It was damn good. And I'm only like halfway through. Well, excuse me. I think I'm like 4 episodes into the second season of House of Dragons, and they just started the new season of it, which I believe is their last. Oh man, I do enjoy some TV, but what I've been doing lately, Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been playing Red Dead. Dude, I only got halfway through it. I'm past that point now. I love that fucking game.
Are you gonna fuck with GTA 6 whenever it comes out?
I'd really like to. You know, I mean, how can you not? It's been over a decade since GTA 5. Yeah. And they've been just amping this up, and finally pre-sales are going through. You know what the big thing now is? Everyone is raging at the fact that the new Xbox and PlayStation, when they come out, it's all going to be digital. No physical copies whatsoever.
Dude, I was against it originally, but I prefer the fucking get rid of this disc shit. It's so much easier to just, like, whenever I had all the discs, I still had to install the disc. That way I could play it, and then updates and all that shit. And then if I needed to make room, I'd have to uninstall the fucking games. And then if I wanted to play it again, I have this long, because like you're downloading from the disc, which for some reason is slower than downloading it from the cloud. Because like I can fucking download whether it's fucking Skyrim, GTA, Fallout, whatever. I can download that shit so quick in comparison to whenever I put the disc in. It'd be fucking hours and hours and hours of waiting for it to download. I don't know.
I just remember you talking about one of the episodes. One day we'll own nothing and be happy.
Yeah,
and that's what that is.
Ah, fuck! I can't use my phone. I can look up the quote. You look it up in like a clip or some shit.
You'll own nothing and be happy about it.
And it says you will own nothing and you'll be happy.
Or you'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
You will own nothing and you will be happy.
We'll own nothing. Be happy.
But I think I heard Rogan or somebody that he had on talking about it when they was talking about like tech and the way everything's progressing. Or maybe it was like whenever I was listening to Bigger Pockets, the real estate shit, and it was talking about rentals, and somebody quoted somebody saying one day you'll own nothing and be happy about it. And the more you look at shit, the more it's kind of going in that direction. Like, This one tripped me out. Have you ever heard of Caleb Hammer? I can't remember. He does the finance audits on YouTube. He's a kind of short guy, heavy, huskier build, has the glasses, maybe a mustache. I can't remember. But he does he'll have people come on and he'll sit down with them and he'll audit while he makes them sign like an NDA. Or not an NDA, but like an agreement where it doesn't count as harassment. He can say whatever the fuck he wants, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to sue him. And he kind of gives people a bunch of shit while he audits their financial scenario. Now, this dude's been around for a while. I remember whenever we worked at the shop, I would listen to his shit. Like I'd be over on the lathe and listening to him audit people and fucking talk shit. He'd just go over their whole financial situation and like the way they spend money, the way they earn money, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, so the dude's been around a minute, and Rogan actually had him on recently. And the dude was talking about, it was crazy to hear, but he was pretty much alluding to the idea that people renting is the best option nowadays for people. And it was almost like he was like saying people should do that in a way. And like I've heard other people talk online in these ways, and it's like the really rich people kind of want people to go down the route of renting and shit, because of course, like they're gonna make more money. They're holding real estate and shit like that. But a lot of people are getting trapped into this loop of not being able to own homes. Like I was looking at it. I was looking at like the cost of life now for people, and I couldn't imagine trying to figure out a way to get ahead to where I could buy a house if I didn't have help, or I was able to buy a home because I had a lot of shit in my breakup with the kid's mom. I had to sell off all my shit. And then I had a big chunk of money. I paid off a bunch of debts, and then I still had another chunk that I was able to put towards a house. If that didn't happen, I would have never been able to buy a home. It was really hard to get like a nugget saved up, and I wasn't financially competent either. So like being able to get myself ahead in that way would have been impossible. Like, and it's getting even worse. Like if you look at the rents that people are having to pay nowadays, like imagine having to pay like $1,200 a month for rent, and then your internet, whatever streaming services, because people got to have that shit nowadays. Yep. You got your streaming services, you got your fucking internet, you got all this shit, and then your car payment, your insurance, and then being able to set aside a nugget to be able to buy a home. Which, I mean, if you're reasonable, if you get your first like FHA loan, 3 to 5% down, you look, closing costs are typically like 1%. I can't remember. And maybe it's like 3%. It took me $7,000 to get into my house. My house cost me $93,000 was how much I paid for mine. They originally wanted like $115 for it. I ended up talking them down and went back and forth, did some negotiating. It was the first successful negotiation I've ever had in my life. And usually I end up paying more for some stupid ass reason, but I managed to get them beat down, and I got the place for $93,000. It cost me about $7,000. That's down payment and closing costs. And, but yeah, somebody like trying to get that up while paying however much a month for their utilities, rent, and all that bullshit, it'd be fucking impossible. And it's only getting worse. So like people are getting trapped in this life of like renting their home. And then if you look, which you see this in like high-end vehicles, but like shit like Mercedes and like Tesla or anything, they'll have like certain performance packages, which are locked by like some kind of subscription thing that you got to pay. So you got like a subscription for your car so you can unlock certain things that it's already got built, capabilities that are already in it. And then you look at like something as stupid as a video game. Shit gets launched. Video games get launched with the content already there. And then they fucking hide it behind, oh, this is a paid update, or something you got to pay to get access, even though you already have it. It's already in the data files. You got to pay to get this. You're not going to own a fucking thing. And then food. People are buying food with like subscription services, like these meal plans. So like you're like, it's just,
I mean, Megan and I did it for the first couple of years we were together. The Only Fresh stuff. Yeah, you're right.
Fucking, you're going to own nothing and be happy about it. You'll be happy about it because in your mind, you'll be like, there is nothing tying me to this thing. I got freedom, but you don't really have any freedom. You don't really have anything.
Oh no, there's, you bring up the whole car thing with subscriptions. There's, a Ferrari that you can buy. And first off, to buy a Ferrari, you have to basically go through steps of buying like a used Ferrari, holding onto it for a certain amount of years before you can even attempt to buy a new Ferrari.
Is that all Ferraris? I thought that was certain ones. Like the first one I ever heard about was like the Enzo.
Oh, well, yeah, if they are like special edition ones, yeah, you cannot. There was a big thing, even Ford, when it came out with the GT, they sued who's the WWE guy that does the,
And his name is John Cena!
John Cena bought a Ford GT and he sold it, and he signed a contract that you can't sell this for a certain amount of years because for some reason. And he actually won in court, but Ferrari has a car that if you buy, you don't actually get the car. It comes with a team. You will go to a racetrack. The team will bring the car to you. They will maintenance the car on the track. They will change the tires and everything, and you can go ride around the track with it. When you're done with that car for the day, it goes back to the Ferrari factory. It is not going to be at your home. You cannot drive it on the road. It is strictly we hold on to it for you.
Yeah.
You set up an appointment, we'll bring it to the track, and you can drive it.
See, the thing is people will look at this and be like, it's fucking rich cunts. It's like,
And
right.
it is.
Yeah, it's
In
rich.
that case.
It's rich cunts in this case. But if something works, they'll find a way to make it work on the people that can't afford these things. So maybe a Ford Focus is going to come with like shitty gas mileage and shitty this, that, and the other, but there's a package. You can pay so much a month. Add it on. We'll make it easy for you. Convenience. We'll make it convenient for you. We'll add it into your fucking into your loan. You go ahead and get this performance package, which adds so much horsepower, and oh my God, you now get 40 miles to the gallon, and it's all going to be like locked. You'll buy the shit, but it's going to be useless in a way in the form it comes. So although you own the useless version, the one you really want is behind a subscription.
Well, then on top of it, if you hold on to that car longer than you pay it off, you still have to pay something towards it to get that you're getting.
And then if you decide, say you pay it off and you decide to sell it, do you get to sell the useless version and then somebody else has to pick up the performance package, or the performance package that is already in the fucking vehicle? Or like, this is all hypotheticals and all that shit, but you could easily see how all this shit that's affecting people that's not us right now could affect us in the future.
Well, and no one seems to really, I mean, people care, but it's not enough to where they're going to change the way they're doing things. I mean, the only thing that really surprises me now is how much people are against the AI data centers. And that is like across the board. It doesn't matter if you're right wing, left wing, like that, if anything, is bringing people together. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to me that's doing it. But once we've opened Pandora's box, I don't think there's any changing this. How do we get away from it? I don't think you can.
No, you just got to adapt.
That's it.
And figure it the fuck out. Like, I think, I foresee, I don't know if this is a foreseen thing, but like where it's getting so hard for people to come ahead, I could see it being reasonable that families stay together a little longer. Maybe kids stay in the house a little longer while they get jobs and they fucking like maybe 18 flying the coop isn't going to be the thing anymore at a certain point.
You're probably not wrong.
To where a kid could actually buy his own house. Like maybe 18 comes, he stays in the house till he's like however old, he or she, till they can nest up the money to where they can fly. So maybe fucking 23 or some fucking ridiculous number for regular people ends up being the number where people go ahead. Or maybe, God forbid, the education system adds in some financial literacy and they start teaching people little better habits whenever they're young. That it's not going to happen because
they want to keep them dumb.
Yeah, especially financially dumb. That way they fucking keep fucking up and blowing money. And like my son, his birthday, he just turned 16, and I'm like asking him like, what do you want? What do you like? And they don't want a lot. They have more than they need. But I'm like, you want me to just give you some money? What do you want? He's got a car. And I'm like, you want car parts? What? And he's like, you think you could get me like one of those gift cards? And I'm like, a fucking gift card? Why not just take cash? And he was like, well, that way I can use it online. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, well, I'll get some stuff off Temu. And I'm like, the fuck? God damn it. I thought I was doing it. I thought we were doing a good job with you. We're not.
What? Now I just want to get on Temu and look up car parts. See what's
it
out
wasn't
there.
even car parts. It's just useless shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just dumb shit. Which he's always done this. I remember I would give him birthday money, or he'd get some money for whatever reason when he was little, and he'd just go to Walmart and the junk toy section. They'd have these foam swords. He'd buy a fucking horde of those damn things. They'd all be broken in a week.
That's probably why he bought a horde of them. He knew they'd break and he wanted another one.
He reminded me though. He's like, Dad, we'd break some of those too. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, you don't remember when I was little, we would just pick them up and fight in Walmart. And you'd have sword fight in Walmart and break all the swords.
Oh my God, did you really?
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember it.
God. So it's so hard for me to buy stuff for the kids because I always think of that, like the longevity. There's nothing I hate more than like these little baby toys and shit like he had when he was little. They just end up in the fucking garbage or a yard sale.
There's only one baby toy that Carter had that lasted a very long time, and I absolutely hated it. It was the stupid ass thing. It's got the handle. It's like a little push thing.
Oh, ball popper?
Yes.
Yes.
I hated that motherfucker. That toy lasted him forever. I'm like, why won't this break like everything else?
Why did you sabotage it?
I fucking couldn't do that.
Oh, you're a good dad. Fuck, man. There's a couple cats around here I want to sabotage just so they're not in the house any fucking more. All right, bud. Well, I think we should go ahead and call it.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, if you want to keep talking, we can do a part 2. We can do one this week and then one for the next week. Stay tuned for part 2 where we talk about sabotaging cats here on Matters Not.
Well, I started to say it earlier, but I didn't. Big news.
How do we not go to that?
Yeah, I don't know how we glazed over it, but she moved in.
Who's she? Your mom?
Yeah, my
Grandma?
mom. No,
Aunt?
my old lady.
Sister? Your old lady?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, OLE.
OLE, yeah. OLE.
My girl, she moved in. We're working it out.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Domestication.
Dude, I was telling her yesterday she was making us dinner, and I just I came in, I was doing something, and I came up, I wrapped her up and gave her a hug and a kiss, and she was like, "This makes me really happy," and I'm like, "I'm glad." I was like, "This scares me."
Yeah.
it's scary, but yeah,
You're going to be okay.
I know.
I think you've gotten past the point where you understand that compromise is a big thing in life, and you're going to sacrifice a lot of things that you want to do to make everyone happy.
It's not really, I'm not really giving up a bunch of shit that I want to do. It's just,
yeah, she just moved in. You'll be all right. I'm fucking with you, dude. Listen, I want nothing but the best for you and Miss OLE lady, and I think everything's going to be all right. Fucking just, I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Compromise is the number one thing in a relationship, and communication.
That's compromise is the thing that always kept me, like, it always pushed me back away from relationships. Like, I'm stubborn as fuck, and I just, once I kind of was on my own riding solo, like, it's just, compromise has always been a really hard thing for me to figure out. And yeah, I mean, I'm not having to really, whenever I look at it, I'm not really compromising on much versus what I'm getting. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just always been a hard hump for me to get over.
But, I mean, if it works out, you got someone, hopefully you have a best friend for life that, you know, you share moments with, good and bad and all that shit. You know, it's those mornings when you cuddle up in bed, just kind of talking about the past and smiling about it. It's worth it.
Yeah. Dude, there was a day, it was a while back, I was just, I was working on something at the house, and I sat down, I just made a cup of coffee and I just sat down in the kitchen on the floor. And I just started thinking about it, and I'm like, my kids are used to like, I'll call them, they don't answer. They'll call me, I don't answer. I never respond to messages, so that's not abnormal. I was like sitting there thinking, I'm like, I could just fucking die right here and nobody will fucking know for a while. It was like a fucked up thought to have. And I was like, man, this is scarier than fucking compromising.
What the fuck goes on through your head?
A lot.
Yeah. Okay. I could see that thought going through. Now it's more of she could kill me and people won't know for a while.
Yeah, she could answer the phone and be like, yeah, he's busy right now. And they'd be like, oh, okay. And like you said before, like whenever I was worried about getting fucking kidnapped, abducted, or whatever, whenever I went and got my throne, you were like, yeah, if I never hear back from him, he probably just went on some adventure.
I mean, that's you. Like, yeah, this whole domestication, that is kind of the one that's weird. It's like, man, oh boy, he's been poisoned. Oh man, she put a spell on him or something.
Yeah, she did do that.
Oh yeah, they know how to do that, don't they?
Yeah,
they get those claws in.
I don't know if it's claws. She works some magic.
Vagina. Every time.
Yeah.
God. That's why I swear the kids, like, I think we mentioned it before, little Ethan at our old job.
Yeah.
Smartest kid in the world.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, I don't agree with it because clearly I'm living this life just like you're living it. But in my head, I'm also thinking it's like,
it'd be a lot of trouble saved if it just fucking became a monk. But then there'd be a lot of shit missed.
Yo, yeah. I don't want to be a monk. I don't want to give all my worldly possessions to someone and just do work for someone else in the journey to find tranquility or being centered. What is the word? Oh shit. Fuck it. Anyways, but yeah, dude, I don't want that, but you know, being able to fucking like get down here and it's like, I'm gonna play some Red Dead. Oh no, we gotta make dinner. Fuck. Got laundry to do. Fuck. Responsibilities that has to do with the whole household, not just myself.
Yeah.
Oh man, congratulations. I
Thanks,
can't
man.
wait for the wedding. It's going to be great to see both of you in black and leather and chains.
Corset.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be.
Oh, we actually fucking found one.
You found a corset?
Yeah, it was actually really cool. At the 4th of July thing we went to, in the park, they had a bunch of stands and shit. And we found this one stand. I'm pretty sure this dude was making shit for people LARPing. But he said he did shit for like Renaissance fairs. He had like fucking big like leather masks and shit. And on this like mannequin, there was this beautiful rose corset.
Uh-huh.
It was beautiful leather rose corset. It was fucking dope.
I'm already seeing what your wedding is going to look like. I can already see. And that bullshit about it's the Woman's Day. No, this is Buck's Day. Fucking, you're going to come in on a black stallion. She's going to be on a white horse. God. Well, fuck, dude.
If that shit ever does happen, it'll probably be wild as fuck.
Yeah, I can't wait for the invite. You'll hear that RSV as soon as I get it. I'm coming. I'm going to be there. I can't wait to see this. I'm going to get a bunch of footage, a bunch of content. It's going to be great.
Hey, so where are we going after this?
Well, wait, where are we going?
Yeah, after the podcast. Are you going too?
Oh, to the skate park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All I need to do is
you gonna get on a skateboard?
Fuck you. All right. We went to the Barbersville skate park.
Is
and
it dope?
He's rolling. No. It's whatever.
Is it like they got a rail and fun box?
Yeah, I mean they've got like
and shit?
they've got rails, they've got things that you could bring onto the skate park if you not mobile rails, but like shit you can just pick off to the side and put it wherever you want and shit. And they've got like a couple quarter pipes and to like drop in, nothing too crazy, maybe like 4 feet tall. But
did he try dropping in?
No, he ain't ready for that shit.
Is it metal or is it concrete?
It's concrete.
Oh, fucking sweet. He's not ready. He's not ready to drop in. You don't think?
No, he's not.
He might be, dude. All you got to do is fucking commit. You just got to slam. Dude, it was a fucking, I swear to God, it was like a fucking 8-year-old taught me how to drop in.
Oh, no, I believe that. But he ain't no 8-year-old that's ready to drop in. There was like a little ramp going from like the quarter pipe's got like maybe like a smaller version of quarter pipe,
Dude,
and then goes down to level. And then there's the other quarter pipe that like drops all the way down to the bottom level. He just went on the ramp and went off, and it took him like 3 or 4 tries to stay on it. And that's, I feel like he's just trying to run before he's even able to crawl.
Nah,
it's like
he's got it. He's got a helmet, dude. He's good. He's going to drop in.
Well, on the next episode of Matters Not, we're going to go over this little endeavor together and see how this went through. See if he's got a helmet. So yeah, you're right.
Dude,
he's
I haven't rode at a skate park in a while, so it might be bad for me too, but I think he'll be all right.
You don't want to go to the riverfront one?
It don't matter. I don't give a fuck where we go.
Fair enough. But yeah, we'll go to the skate park. We'll take Caleb. We'll see. We'll have a good time.
Is there a lot of people?
Oh, no, not, dude. It's been so hot. There was like 2 kids that came up like while we were there.
Yeah.
And like, oh, dude, I will say that is the cool thing I think about the skater community. Like, we were right out front of the house and Caleb's practicing ollieing, and some dude, he was like some kind of salesman or something. He's wearing like a green reflective vest going door to door. And he's like, hey, dude, he's like, try it this way. And he kind of helped out for a little bit. And Caleb, like, he didn't nail it, but he's like, you work on your time and you'll get it. Like, gave him a little fist bump, and I'm like, I love that.
Dude, it's not just that community. It's all communities.
Yeah.
It's like everything that you get in, there's a community attached to it. And if they see somebody trying to learn, a lot of times it's like the gym community, the skate community, the fucking BMX community. If there's a dance community, it's that one. If they see you trying to commit and put effort into a thing that they love, they appreciate it. See, it's not, people aren't as cunty as they was when we was kids.
And that's what I was telling Caleb. I'm like, I was into bikes. I had a little Haro Zippo. I fucking love that bike. Had the pegs on it. Shit. Didn't do anything with it. But like, I was too afraid to go to the indoor skate park because I'm like, I'm going to look stupid and they're just going to laugh at me. So I never did. Yeah. But like here, he's got all the confidence in the world to go. And there's people there. There was the one kid there. He was like, hey, you're doing really good, dude. Keep it up. Like, encouraging.
Well, if you think about it, like back in the day, not only was people cunty, but then the TV shows and specifically movies, they would portray those communities as being cunty. So then it like pushed that along. Like, if you've seen a show or a movie that featured people going into a gym, or like the new guy going in, he'd get fucking smashed or shit talked by the people that are there, whether it's a boxing gym, whatever various movies are. If they were going by Muscle Beach and there's some dude lifting there, like fucking somebody would talk shit. Or like the various skateboarding and rollerblading movies, like the newcomer would come in and like all the veterans are like talking shit. So like the media we consumed, they portrayed the communities as being shitty. But then I think that portrayal of it caused it to be perpetuated. Like it continued it. So like, even if that community wasn't real, media making you think it was real made it fucking real. Like, people would start to portray the portrayal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They would just be like what they were trying to make us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
like, that. In the modern world that we live in, I think people, now there's cunts for sure in every fucking community. You go to the gym, there's always a dude in there that's walking around like he's angry, kind of like sizing people up and shit. There's always that cunt. Mm-hmm. But most people aren't that cunt. Most people, like, the guys will tell me, dude, you look great. I'll tell them, hey, you look great. Like, fucking, dude, this looks so much better. And like, I heard it the other day, like one of the guys that works out at the gym, he's jacked. He was talking to another dude, and kid was like 17 or some shit. Mm. And he's like, dude, you're fucking like, this thing you look really good on this. What's your numbers or whatever his lifts are? And then he's like, oh, is it maybe your legs? Maybe they're a little weaker. And then like, there's this back and forth. And it's like, a lot more people are into lifting people rather than pushing them the fuck down.
Yeah, there's way more you get out of being positive than negative.
Yeah.
You feel good about yourself if you're fucking trying to help someone out.
Yeah, but like I think a lot of people are afraid, especially people in our age groups, of like jumping into a new thing because like they think that people are going to be a certain type of way, and that mentality I think is fucking dying, which is good.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, fucking, it's not just glazing people anymore. Like, they genuinely want to fucking be positive and try to help people up. Fuck that toxic energy.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Often, like I said, I think it's connected to you do a thing and you love doing this thing, and then you see somebody else that wants to come in and share, and you just want to help them.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you get bad information, but the intention is good. Like, they're just trying to help.
Yep.
So,
No, I agree wholeheartedly.
So,
agree.
yeah. I guess we'll go to the skate park, see how this goes.
Yes! Oh, dude! Yes! That was so good!
Let's go to the skate park.
Appreciate y'all stopping by, watching. This is Matters Not. Take it easy.
Jesus.